Mira, Bad Bunny. He killed it.
Mátalo.
Lo mató. About love, unity, y perreo.
Yep. We're going to talk about that later.
We're going to talk about that. And also, mira, estoy un poquito a little under the weather. We're going to talk about what remedies are good when you get sick. ¿Por qué? No, ¿verdad?
I got a hoarse voice.
Ay, Dios mío. But anyway, music news, movie reviews, funny stories here on the Latino Ruido.
And so much more. Let's
Ay,
go.
Dios mío.
That noise,
Ay,
baby.
That noise.
Aquí en el Latino Ruido todo puede ocurrir. El Latino Ruido escucha el tambor, ritmo de cultura, pasión y amor. Desde el corazón a este plato servido. Somos el alma, somos el ruido.
Mira. I'm slow today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of El Latino Ruido. I'm your girl, Evie.
And just like the boy Bronx Papito.
Nueva York. Anyway, how are you guys? How are you, Bronx Papito? How was your week?
My week was amazing. We spent it in the Bahamas.
Wah.
There we go. Let me show you.
What? I bet wait. I think there's still water in there. Mira. Wait. Mira. Mira, it was there's still water coming out of that. What is that? Is that in Spanish? Carrucho? No, that's the food, the thing that's in there. But what's that called? Like a shell?
It's a seashell. Like,
oh, really? Wow, that's what she said.
That's what she said. Well, the guy was telling me that it's like a snail, and the snail lives in there.
Oh, wow.
Come out right here.
Uh-huh.
A little.
Wepa.
It's like a snail. It's like a snail.
Ay, Dios mío. But,
but
that's nice. That was so cool.
But you know what's cool? That he cleaned it out in front of me, and you got to see
He did? Wow.
All the, like, look how nice and clean that looks.
Está brilloso. What he used, Lemisol? No? He didn't use Lemisol?
No.
Or what's that called, Lemisol?
Lemisol.
Está brilloso. Hey, that's what she said. Would you say?
FCC.
I know, but still, chacho, tú estás al garete. Pero mira, guys, how are you? I hope did you freeze? Did you freeze this past weekend? It was like -11 or something over here.
I know all the New Yorkers freeze, but
but you know what? We didn't.
We was in the Bahamas.
We were in the Bahamas. I lost my voice. It was like, oh my God.
Man.
I'm gonna say it.
In the jacuzzi, I see you.
Yes, with some weird people. But listen, we threw them out. Yeah. And let me tell you something. What was the name of that girl? Whatever girls that used to be a New Yorker, and then she moved to Florida, and she was like talking about New York and all that stuff. You know what? I see you on deck 9 at 10:30, girl. I got you here. She was so rude. Yeah, she was trying to pick up Brown's Papito. Ay, Dios mío. Yeah. What she said, she was like, I see you on a little deck 10 at 9:30. Yeah. She was just like that. She was you know what? She's a traicionera. Talking bad about the Bronx, talking bad about New York, because she moved there 20 years ago to Florida. But then she's talking all this and you're trying to pick up Bronx Papito from the Bronx.
Yeah,
she has some nerve.
That was her icebreaker. She was trying to, because I have my, you know me, I don't go nowhere without my hat. I'm in the beach with my hat. I'm in the pool with my hat. I'm in the jacuzzi in my hat. And she's like, oh, are you guys from New York? I can tell by your accent.
Yeah, so what?
And the Evie's right there. We got Mimi in the side.
Mimi and Chris. Oh, wait. And then Chris, our friend Chris Rios, he's from Chi-Town, from Chicago. And we're talking about pizza, right? And then she's like, She went like that with her hand to him, like, oh, I don't like Chicago people, and I don't like deep dish. Yeah. I bet you, because that's what she said, and I bet you haven't had your deep dish.
She wasn't interested in talking to anybody there but me.
She was so rude. Hola, Edie, ¿cómo estás? How are you?
Hi, Edie.
Yeah, it was so wrong.
And Edie was like, OD, Edie.
Oh my God! What? Wait a minute. ¿Qué pasó? What did Edie think?
So we was.
What did
Edie think? We're in the middle of the ocean, right?
Oh.
And you know, if you don't know Edie, my mom, right? So we're in the middle of the ocean, right? And there's no Wi-Fi. She goes and contact everybody on the cruise. Where's Papito?
No, de veras, diablo.
So the whole cruise of Carnival know me by name. Your Papito, your mom's just looking for you. You know what I'm saying?
Edie, no, but it was, but I could imagine because we would run, there was like a glitch on the boat and there was no Wi-Fi. I mean, you were not gonna get Wi-Fi, period. But hey Eileen, how are you?
But you know what? She was, everybody was cool and they was like, it's all right. They understand because there was no internet. So
exactly, pero it is what it is. I mean, overall we had a great time. I wouldn't change it for the world, and I think that you need that self-care.
Yes,
you need that little break from social media, from whatever the craziness that you're living in right now. Just a couple of days, just alienate yourself from all that, and you become so refreshed.
Yeah,
refreshed.
Yeah. If you just take yourself away from the outside world,
absolutely,
just for a little bit, and give yourself some peace of mind, because that's what it was. We woke up, and you could see the ocean, you hear the sound of the water.
It's so beautiful, right?
Watching the sunrise.
First of all, let me tell you. Espérate. Wasn't that water from the Bahamas look like the toilet blue water?
It was toilet blue water.
Yes. We were like, what is going on? You on vacation, forget about others and Wi-Fi. Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Forgot about y'all.
I did. We forgot about everybody.
Yeah, we didn't even
we were like, whatever happened to what the little people are doing?
It was like, where's the Latino?
And we were on the deck, yes,
Hi, Gigi.
taking some sun like this.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
It was fun, man.
So much fun. And we were hanging out in the buffet. You know how we do.
Yes. Oh, and then they have food.
When you know.
Food all over the place.
When you know.
The Guy Burger. What's his name? The Guy?
Oh, yeah, Guy's Burger. Guy Fieri. Guy's Burger.
Guy Fieri Burger.
I really don't want his burger, but you know what? I can understand.
Oh my God.
I totally.
It was such a good burger. I had like 3 or 4 of them in one sitting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Look, I lost so much weight. I could eat anything.
It doesn't matter. You know what? I don't know what happened to me. I was just eating all the desserts, which is bad. But I had a good time. They had desserts galore, everything. Everything dessert, that's me. And guess who was hanging out in the omelet line?
Yes.
Me.
Oh my God. The omelet line was better than being on the other line because they had scrambled eggs.
They have fake, they call fake eggs.
Yeah.
So
we got to enjoy our time on the cruise for a couple of days.
Absolutely.
A couple of freestyle artists performed. And then we actually we got off because we were supposed to go to Princess Cay, but the weather got messed up, so we ended up in what you call that place?
Oh, well, anyway.
Oh my God, you guys! I was talking to you, nobody was hearing me.
No, I heard you.
It's because I don't know how to use these technical difficulties.
No, but we did, like you were saying, we did see a couple of artists and performers and stuff like that. We met new people.
Yes.
We met people from other parts of the country and Floridians. We were hanging out with some Floridians.
Hi, Karen.
And, hey, Karen, how are you? And hey, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
And it was just amazing. It was a great experience. I wouldn't change it for the world. Like I said, I wouldn't change it for the world. I brought
souvenirs. Look, this is 10 cents from the Bahamas.
Wow.
Yeah, so you see that?
You know what? I didn't bring souvenirs.
You know?
Do you ever thought, that's a good question. You ever felt like you were pressured to bring souvenirs? You know?
No, I'm not pressured to do that. But you know what I brought? Sand. It was in my shorts.
Yeah, and that's the souvenir he brought.
It was in my shorts. I brought back in my swimming trunks. And I went and I dumped it inside the plastic.
I didn't bring absolute. No, I did bought myself a keychain. And that was it because it was on sale. I'm not gonna. Would you?
I did it. I'll tell you by the end of the show.
Listen, it was just, I'm not I don't think that a lot of people go crazy about, we got to give souvenirs. Don't bring anything.
Yeah, just.
I brought the pencil and the pad that I took
on the real, if you're going on vacation, go on vacation for yourself. Don't try to worry about bringing things back because you're going there to get a peace of mind. And that's what it was. And we had fun. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, we ended up in Nassau, Bahamas. And then it was nice over there. The water was really strong and choppy. But it's blue water. And then we ended up in Celebration Keys. It
was amazing. Let me tell you guys, it was amazing. The beach was, first of all, it was kind of like a little rocky going in because it's like coral reef that's dried out. But once you keep going in, it's so beautiful. It felt so wonderful.
Yeah, it was warm.
It was an amazing, amazing experience. On the other hand, the pool was freezing. It was
the pool was frigid.
Like refrigerator water.
Yeah,
I call it refrigerator
iced water. Like, if you was in.
Absolutely. Oh, Charles says, my wife always wants to bring something for everyone, even the cats outside. Damn.
Yeah.
Why she brought the cats?
No, speaking about cats, there was a guy who gave me a hug because he needed it. He needed the hug.
Oh, tell him the story about the cat situation.
So this guy was a complete stranger, and I saw him looking so sad, and I'm like, yo, his wife was walking around on the phone, and he's like, I spent so much money on this cruise, and she's over here. Welcome in, Emery Rodriguez, recording artist.
Yes, recording artist, Emery. We spent time with her and her wonderful husband, Justin.
Yep. And so the guy,
we had an amazing time.
So the guy is over here texting his wife, watching his wife text, and he's like, I spent all this money, but this girl is calling to check on the cat.
Yes.
Right? And then I looked at her.
As soon as she left the cruise.
Yeah, she called to check on the cat while they're on vacation.
Hey, Chris.
So I'm shaking my head, and then he goes, you see my pain? I said, yeah. So I went like this. He came in for a hug. He was like, thank you. You understand my pain. I spent all this money for the cruise and she calling for the cat.
That's right, because that's what we do.
Yo.
Honestly, I didn't call anyone. I didn't call anyone. I did text my son, and my son was just asking for money, and then he was like, all right, peace, ma. And then that was it. So I was like, that's my only communication.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
But I tried to connect through my service to see if I had some type of connection. So it was a hot mess.
Now I know to come around with a portable Wi-Fi.
Nobody.
What?
So what's the matter?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't call nobody.
Yeah, we couldn't call nobody. And I'm telling you, that's what Edie did. She was like, where my son? You can't call nobody, papito?
Ay, bendito. No, but we didn't have no
Wi-Fi. But we didn't have no service or anything.
In the middle
but
of
it was
the
really
ocean.
Fun.
Some women don't appreciate their man. Hey, listen, Mimi, you got that right.
Yeah, straight up.
Listen,
but we had a great time, man. Like, it was so much fun.
I mean, not only did we were hanging out, of course, the pool was good for hypothermia people.
Yes, it was.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yes, but we had some great food.
You should have seen Chris. Chris was like this.
I know. He looked like a raisin, but the white one, the white grape.
Yo, we had a great time, though. It was fun. You got to enjoy the casino. The boat had so much performance and entertainment.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Like, there was not one bored thing about it, and I had a great time. I recommend.
But the craziest thing is the guy that was in charge of he's
the cruise director. His name was
the cruise director.
His name was T.O. Double D on the MIC.
Double D of nothing, and he was just like a.
Yo, he would
just stay like that.
He looked like a creepy Woody Toy Story doll. Like
he was like a Ken. He did a split and he just stood there for 2 hours.
Yeah, his legs went all the way
out. What was that? What was going on there?
Hunching and singing Purple Rain. This guy was weird.
He was too much.
He was creepy.
Too much. And then he said,
I think he was Betty Cal too.
Mira,
Wow.
who knows?
Yeah, he was
But
pediqueado.
let me tell you something. At the end of the performance that he did the 80s, because he did like a little 80s thing.
Yeah.
He just like, oh, if you want to take a picture with me. And like, not a lot of people took a picture with him.
No, nobody did.
Not me. No, because I'm not double D.
Yo,
If he
straight
wants
up.
double D, let's stay with his double D. But no. But listen,
That was fun.
what was his name anyway? Oh, Todd.
T-O-double-D, Todd.
Hi, Todd. See you soon.
T-O-double-D of the Carnival Cruise.
Yeah, Chris said he reminds him of the doll from Saw.
Yo, he was creepy.
That's how he was.
Yo, he was creepy.
He was really creepy. Oh my goodness.
I thought he was like a cruise pedophile.
But overall, listen, the Bahamas, everybody was amazing. We had we were laughing at everything with the ding ding guy.
Okay.
I think I reposted a
Hold
video.
on. Let me answer this question for Charles.
Yes.
All right, Charles. You want to know how many fat people was there?
Yes.
All right.
We want to know.
Listen, there was a whole lot of fat people up there because I was on the plane and the plane was doing this.
Yes, that's how we started.
And then when we landed like this.
Yes.
All right? And then when we got into the cruise, there was a bunch of royal fat biatch like this.
Yes.
And the boat was hanging to the side, so everybody was walking like this. And I'm like, yo, what?
Well, let's talk about the people that went with in the little scooters.
And then it was so fat. They had scooters that you
there were
couldn't
like
even
500 scooters in that cruise.
You couldn't even see the scooter.
What was going on? What was going on?
And then you had the fat ones in the elevator, really?
Yes.
In the elevator,
they
blocking.
took over. They did. And then, but when we went to see the comedy show, right? So if you already got a seat, stay in that seat. No, they went and parked the scooter on the side.
You fat ass.
And then, you stop.
Oh, sorry.
Don't say that. My goodness. They parked the scooter on the side, right? And then they took a seat. And then they were falling asleep.
And then you're going to take a seat with a full cup of alcohol and you're falling asleep on a seat that somebody else could chair.
And we're standing there waiting for seats.
And then you got a mobile chair.
Yes.
Fat ass. Excuse me, sorry.
Stop. Oh, my goodness.
¿Cómo yo no entiende eso? You know what I'm saying?
It was just too much. Oh, and then to top it all, we on the line on the buffet to get the food, right? And you're like, what the heck is going on? Like, why is it taking so long? We get mad.
Get mad.
Don't get mad.
Get mad.
Stay there. And then we just stay there and look at the food. And they got like 7.
And then just staring at the thing. And oh my God. You don't understand how frustrated I am. That you want to be. And then here we go. And then we all the way in the line. And then you always just standing in the freaking way. And then you're standing there holding everybody up, you fat ass.
Look, they did park at the buffet. You know how if you just imagine a buffet, right? And they will park the scooter there. It was a traffic congestion.
Congestion. You got it right. Your English came correct right now.
I guess it did. Man, it was frustrating. And they will actually stand there. I don't know. Should I want the corner of the pizza or the center corner? I don't know.
Just cop and go.
And then the girl went like 5 times. Skip you goes in front of you to get all the chicken.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, can you leave some chicken for other people here?
Yo.
Like, what the heck is going on?
And then she took a whole plate of chicken.
Yes.
You fat.
My God. Stop calling people fat.
Biatch.
No, stop doing it.
Listen, all I know.
Look what he walks around with. Look.
That's my souvenir. I'm walking around with that forever to 2026. Everywhere I go, I'm going to have this little cup right here.
Yeah, you're going to be all like DJ Tomate. Tomate.
Me and Tomate are going to do that.
And Mrs. Tomate Sarah.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Oh, my God.
But
that was so funny.
It was so hilarious because, like you waiting to eat and then they blocking the whole thing.
It was
come
just
on, get out of here.
It was frustrating. And first of all, they didn't have no Bustelo coffee.
Yo, no Bustelo.
They had quesito, but that's some quesito there. Mm-hmm. They had no Bustelo coffee, no galleta. I'm like, what's going on?
And they didn't even have penne because, we celebrating
they had a
the Bad Bunny thing over there.
Yeah, they had a Cubano, which I don't know who put that together. It was okay.
It was okay.
But they didn't have no arroz con gandules, no
Nothing.
pernil,
No mojito.
no mojito, no mofongo,
No
nothing.
cachu. Mayo cachu.
What is going on? You're gonna have Benito, and we did, which it was fun.
Oh my God!
We saw it in the deck on deck 9.
Deck 9, the little deck.
Under the skies, underneath the stars, it was like we saw Benito.
And giant,
and
giant television right there with the pool in front. It was dope.
It was dope. It was dope.
And then we had everybody just screaming and yelling, and it was having fun.
It was having, and let me tell you, it just. The Super Bowl, it turned out to like a unity or unifying.
It unified the world.
The world at some point, and it was a party across the Americas because he mentioned every country in the Americas. Because America is not United States, people.
Plus South America mentioned there.
The Americas, they had all the countries. They had other countries.
And he mentioned it.
Yeah, no, definitely. So what you thought about that?
What I thought about, first of all, when he came out in the beginning, when Bad Bunny came out during the halftime in the beginning, and then you had that guy a frente with the cuatro just representing Puerto Rico,
nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That
and
was
then
really nice.
In the back, you see all that green, which was the caña. You see all the sugar cane that represent what
I wanted to be a bush.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They had a like one of those. If you wanted to participate, be one of the bushes. They did, and a lot of people applied for it. I would have done it.
Yeah, but I thought it was dope that he represented the caña. The caña was one of Puerto Rico's economy growth that was there, and that's why America wanted it so much.
That's one of the things that Puerto Rico is known for many years.
Many years, the caña.
It was the caña production.
And then I love the scene that when he started with his first name. His whole entire name in Spanish, and he said presenta, and that made sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's gonna go all Spanish, he's gonna go all Spanish. So he did it like that, and then
he made it personal. He made it
he made it real personal.
It was very public and very political, but in a kind way.
Yeah, it was very respectful. He did it respectfully.
Right. I think he did.
And then,
really did.
And then
tiro pullita.
Yeah, one of my other parts that I enjoyed was the 64 in his back.
That's a great story.
If you don't know about the 64 in his back,
yes, that's a really beautiful story. No, go ahead.
No, you can tell him.
Oh, okay,
tell him.
So I'll tell him the story. Well, 64 is the year of his uncle's birthday. The year that he was born. His uncle was a football fanatic. His favorite team was for the 49ers.
The 49ers.
And he remembers since he was little, he was always talking about football and this and the 49ers. He always wanted to be present in a football game, like NFL, like a big, like Super Bowl type.
And in that stadium itself.
And then, it's because it's San Francisco. So for that moment, he wanted to pay tribute to his uncle who passed away 2 years ago. So I think, come on.
Yeah, that was
the
amazing.
Story behind it, and it's just the little things that matter.
Yeah,
the little things that matter.
And then when he did that, he did the concert because he passed away. So now the 64 was on his back because that's the year his uncle passed away, and then he did it in the stadium that his uncle always wanted to be because he never got there. So that was magical too. And then what got me also was when he passed the Grammy to the little boy. Everybody thought the little boy was the kid.
I don't know about everybody. I think you thought that.
No, a lot of people thought. A lot of people thought, and I also thought. I'm not gonna lie.
That it was one of the kids that was taken by ICE, but it wasn't.
But I thought it was the kid that was taken by ICE. But no,
they all look the same. They all look the same.
But it wasn't the kid.
All the kids look the same.
Yeah, but the kid was he is a known actor and model and stuff like that.
Little kid?
Yeah, he done Huggies commercial and stuff. So the kid is actually a real star,
right?
A real celebrity. But what was dope is that he passed the Grammy to the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's like. The kid is young, so this is your future. When you grow older, you will be able to do this. Or it represented him giving it to himself.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the way
like I saw his younger self.
Yeah. So to me, it was either way. showing all Latinos, all young Latinos, that you are able to carry this Grammy with you.
Oh,
and you know what I'm saying? And this is your Grammy.
Qué lindo.
You know
That's so nice. Yeah. Ay, Dios mío. And then the marriage, yeah, but it was a real wedding.
And there was the wedding. And
it was a real wedding. Mm-hmm. And it was I didn't know that it was a real wedding. I thought it was just because he made that video with New York, Nueva York, and they had the Valencia cake. Valencia, call us. We want some cake. You know what I mean? Like, so I thought it was part of like the video, but it was an actual wedding.
It was an actual wedding.
It was an actual wedding. You know so that's dope.
And then you had a lot of people there. You know what I'm saying? You had Lady Gaga representing.
Espérate, pero Lady Gaga was she really. She did good. Yeah, she did the little salsa version of it. And I think she killed it.
But if you haven't noticed the flower that was on her dress, that's
the Sol de Maya, the national flower of Puerto Rico. Let me tell you, all the little monster for Lady Gaga, you did. Listen, they were like this. Yes, somebody on YouTube. No, it was him giving himself the award. Hey, okay, look at that.
Yes,
hi, YouTube.
That's Tina. Say hi, Tina. That's my sister.
Oh, hi, Tina. I can't see you. See how I put my glasses on?
Yeah, it was real. And that was so cool that I appreciate that, to see that. Wonderful. And then, Jessica Alba was there.
But wait, we're running too much. Well, yeah, and in La Casita, where they had the Casita.
Yes.
Which is part of the concert series that he did in Puerto Rico, part of the residency. He had Jessica Alba. Vamos.
Right, you're right.
Finish. Jessica Alba, Karol G, John Mico, Cardi B, and Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Probably they have many more, but I didn't see. I didn't recognize anybody else.
And then you see the color of her dress, Lady Gaga? Of the Puerto Rican flag,
Yeah, well, she represented the blue on the right.
And you know what I like? The part that he was going up the electricity pole, explaining that, to light up our country because, I guess they're having a problem with the electricity over there.
Oh, my God. Papito, where have you been?
I'll be creating my own.
Where have you been? You haven't noticed they have a problem over there?
Yeah, they have a lot of problems over there. We bankrupt.
Oh, my God.
But anyway, all I know is that he hit a lot of key points in PR and a lot of key points that letting everybody know that Puerto Rican is America,
well, he did.
And all these other places are America.
Well, he was against colonism. He was against that. And gentrification. All the stuff that has happened. Gentrification, is that I said it right? Listen, I'm sorry. I I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, he also showed the boxers, the manicurists. Like he was just showing everything. Like everything that Puerto Rican people bring to the earth,
right.
To the earth, yeah, because it's around the world.
It's true. Papita's all over the place today.
Because we honor.
But look at him, mira que lindo. He had Ricky Martin singing,
I was screaming to Ricky.
Let's talk about lo que pasó con Hawaii and stuff like that. I mean, it was all... I think that from beginning to end, there was a purpose, there was a story, there was a beginning, a middle, and an end.
And a message.
And yeah, definitely. Listen, we knew he was going to bring that message through. And the most best part that I love is that he mentioned all the countries, right? And then he says United States and then Canada.
Yeah.
So it tells you, again, like I mentioned before, America is not just United States. America is the Americas. All those countries are part of the new America. Yeah. So, I mean, it's, and that's what he said. We got to work together.
Yeah, that's why he said in the end with the football, together we are America.
Because technically, America is not United States. It's United States part of the Americas. And it is in history. So, I think that overall, I was very proud. I was beyond words, and I was screaming. That's why I lost my voice. I sound better now because I've been drinking like 10 pounds of tea and lemon and Bacardi in it. It's really good. Mix it up. So, it was just I was so proud. We were with our pavas. We got the pavas on, and we got the
pavas.
We were
the only ones
screaming.
with the papas on the cruise.
And the best thing is that we were surrounded with good people that night. I don't know.
It was dope.
And people that we didn't even know that they came up to us, and there was a lady that she was crying. She's like, "Oh my God, I feel what the message that he was trying to portray." And she gave us a hug. It was like a
una
group
morenita.
of ladies, un grupito de morenitas, and they were like crying. They were so happy, and because at the end of the day, he did, during that part where he sang Nueva York, he showed the bodega, he showed the neighborhood barbershop, he showed Doñita and all this stuff. We are a community that it was, Puerto Ricans and blacks. And for some reason, like that night, everybody gave us some love. And we were with special people. We spent it with Emery, Avi, Aina. It was like a group of us.
Yes, it was.
And it was so Mimi, Chris, and I mean everybody.
On the real, we was
good.
part of history. That's what it was. It was another historic moment again.
It was a group that it was very historical. For us, a lot of people might be hating. Stop hating. Yeah,
those people who hating and I didn't understand what was going on and I don't speak the language. Well, there is closed caption on your TV. Anyway. You could learn it that way.
Pero mira, talking about closed caption, I want to give a Latino shout out. Can we get a little Latino shout out? Let me tell you, Puerto Rican Sign Language, LSPR, made its debut on the Super Bowl. Yep. Okay? Stage. They never had someone with sign language. The
Spanish sign language during the half, yeah.
And her name is Salemar Rivera Cosme, who is a Puerto Rican and partially deaf. She brought the artist's lyrics to life for deaf audiences. Yep. First time ever in NFL. So I want to give her a big shout out.
Yes, you got to give it to her.
Yes, and Latino players también.
Listen, and like I said, for those who don't understand the language, well, you should learn sign language too. Because if the deaf people couldn't do it, we could do it. You know what I'm saying?
We love you.
Everybody could do it.
Latino players. Mira, Christian Gonzalez, cornerback from the New England Patriots. Andres Andy Borregales, kicker of Venezuelan descent. Mira eso, ¿viste? From Christian Gonzalez, I think he's from Mexico. Descendant from Mexican. Jalen Hawkins, safety from the New England Patriots, he's Panamanian heritage. También on the Seahawk side, tenemos también Elijah Arroyo, which, ay, Dios mío, my son's name is Elijah. Mm-hmm. So I was like this, oh my God. Mm-hmm. Elijah Arroyo, tight end from Mexican heritage. Julian Love, defensive back, Cuban and Mexican roots. It was history. It was history, man. So I loved it. I loved it. And y si no le gustó, mira, comete una papa.
On the reels, in reality, in all truth, this year's Super Bowl is more than a championship match. In a time in which speaking Spanish can land people in jail, this tabloid and Latino achievement and visibility at an event watched by millions in the U.S. and around the world also signals support and pride. And on the reels, you're going to see nothing but a real global unity in this performance of this halftime because everybody loves Bad Bunny. I don't care who you are, everybody loves him. So he's a global icon.
There is strength.
You know what I'm saying?
So after it happened, yo me bebí una cervecita.
Maybe next year we could perform with Javier Lewis.
Who knows?
We could see that.
We do a mix. We should be like this. Yeah. Remix. Pero mira, that during that night me bebí una cervecita. Me jalté, and I was just so happy. I did miss
I had a great time. On the reels, it was emotional. Just watching him speaking to us, like he spoke to us and told people.
Oh, he was talking to you?
Yeah, you don't remember at the football, he was pointing at me like this.
Oh, he was?
He said, you believe in yourself. Because if I could do it, you could do
Chris,
it.
Absolutely.
No, but he did. He was telling everybody to believe in themselves, follow their dreams, don't give up, don't let nobody stop you. And it was really magical, man. Yeah, and I felt it like in my heart.
It's true, it's true.
I felt it so much. Like, listen, I was going to cry.
You did cry.
I did.
But anyway.
But I put my head in the pool so nobody could notice.
No, Bueno, but overall, I'm very proud. Very, very proud. And listen, we'll see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So many good things are happening this year. Pero mira, let's move on to the commercials.
Yes.
Mira, déjame decirte una cosa. I love you, Elf. Yes. Makeup. Elf, I'm going to mention you, Elf. You know why? Because I think it was one of the best commercials ever.
It was.
They had Melissa McCarthy. She did like a rendition of a novela.
A novela.
Well,
learning
Itati
Spanish.
Cantoral, the Mexican actress Itati Cantoral. Oh my God, it was so funny. It was like chancleta.
Chancleta.
You need more lip gloss.
You need more lip gloss. You got to work
chancleta.
on. You got to work on the row of your R's.
And then you got to like.
And she looked that good. She lost weight, so much weight.
She looked amazing.
Right? Oh my God.
She looked amazing. Oh my God, you guys! If
I think she was following the Papito regimen.
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. And Itati Cantoral did her thing.
Yeah.
She came out and she's like, no, yo lo quiero. Él es mío.
Yeah, she was funny.
Oh my God, it was so on point. Whoever they use as the marketing director. Give them a raise because it was real. Genius.
It was smart.
Especially for us, of Hispanic descent, Puerto Riqueño, Mexicano, we grew up with those novelas.
It was dope to watch a Spanish novela commercial, yo.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God. And I consider myself as the number one commercial of the night. That's my vote. And I give it 5 cookies.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What about what was yours?
That was a different one. I like the one with my man Thor. What's his name?
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
Ay, espérate.
Where he was talking about
Hemsworth.
He was talking about the new Alexa, and then he was telling his wife, "What is that?" And she was like, "This is new Alexa." He said, "I don't like that. It's AI." It's AI and stuff like that.
AI.
And it's going to kill us and stuff like that. She was like,
there it is.
Yes, and she was
look at that.
Oh, and I like the Carpenter commercial too.
Pringles. She's cute. I love her.
She's so
funny. Cute. She's real cute. She reminds me of like a Betty Boop, but like a white version with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
Version.
She reminds me of very short Dolly Parton.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah,
I see that.
She's really short Dolly Parton.
She's so cute though.
I think she could do her thing.
And she's so cute. Oh, and then you know what? The next one too, the polar bear. The polar bear that he was like with the Coca-Cola polar bear.
Yeah, they had
oh my God.
They had him blindfolded, right? He's the Coca-Cola bear, right? So they had him blindfolded and he had to choose which soda was the best. It's either the Coca-Cola or the Pepsi, right? So he goes and he drinks the Pepsi, and then he drops it, he drinks the Coca-Cola, he drops it, and then he goes like this. And it was the Pepsi, and then he took off his blindfold and walked away so sad, like confused, because he was Coca-Cola.
Bendito, how can you do that to him?
They should give that bear a name.
Yeah, they should, right?
Not just the Coca-Cola bear. He should just have a bear.
But we just know him as the Coca-Cola bear.
Yeah, he's funny.
But anyway, it is what it is. I overall, it was a great weekend. I know it was cold. And maybe in your neck, your old school commercials, yeah.
Yes, the old school commercials are the best too.
I know. I was waiting for Hess, the truck, the Hess truck.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna do something, but they didn't do nothing. I know, but I seen it in during like holiday season. I thought they were gonna be like, like one picking up people, trying to hide them. I just thought they were gonna be doing that. But anyway, it is what it is. But overall, I think it was a great week. Listen, just be happy. Be happy. That's all I gotta say. Just be happy.
And guess what? We flew going over to the Caribbean.
Ay, Dios mío, Spirit.
Oh my God.
This is the burro of the week. Spirit is the burro of the week.
Burro of the week. I'm telling you guys, the worst.
And you know what fingers you get? You know what fingers you get?
This one.
You get this one.
Take this finger.
I'll give you. Let me get my toes in there too. Let me put it in there.
Take these fingers.
Put it in there.
Stick it up there.
Oh my God, they were horrible.
Oh my God.
We flew Spirit because it was cheap. It was horrible.
I told you.
And then they thought that we were undocumented because they went like that. You
get over here.
Let me see your papers. What do you mean papers?
How the fuck do you think we got in here? I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you? Better stop there. Papito, fuera.
Where's FCC?
I'm going to call it Chacal. I'm going to tell him to fuera.
Listen, on the reels, how the heck they think we got in there? We made it all the way to the gate and they want to go, come here. Yo.
Yeah, it was funny.
Well, how you think we got there with our passports?
It was just.
Don't try to ice
crazy.
me. And then the funny thing is, she was India. You know, one of those.
I know.
With the dye in her head.
So we were like, wait.
Like, you don't know what's American?
Well, how the heck that's going to happen? Like, why are you pointing at us and be like, this you right here? Right here. And I'm like, oh, no, you didn't. Like, why would you talk to me like that?
Yo, get out of here, yo. Pocahontas.
You know what? Let me tell you again. I'm gonna give you another one.
Yeah, straight up. Pete pa allá, Pocahontas.
You know, I come back on Spirit and they were good. Listen, our flight was not good.
Yo, it was terrible.
It was terrible. It was horrible. And then we sat in exit seat and they kept asking the question, are you going to be able to assist if there's something happen?
How am I do that if I'm falling out the plane?
Yeah.
How you want me to assist?
Listen, I'm not going to assist anybody because I'm going to be hysterically running up and down
say that and we right in the middle of the plane. In every movie, who goes first? The guy's in the middle of the plane. So how you expect me to assist when I'm like this?
Yeah. And then, wait. And then to top it off, I couldn't seatbelt my seatbelt because it was missing. For some reason, somebody tied it up in the back. What the heck are you doing?
I'm falling.
And I couldn't find the seatbelt.
Oh my God.
So how the heck am I supposed? And then, well, you know what? En la zafata, was that like flight attendant?
Yeah.
She was boring.
The stewardess
did not do anything. She was playing games. In the middle of the flight, she was like, "Oh, prepare for takeoff." She sat down and she had a laptop. No, it wasn't a laptop. It was a tablet. Playing games. She was playing Candy Crush.
She was playing Candy Crush.
We got a picture to prove it.
Straight up.
Playing Candy Crush.
I think
playing
like she
some
was
other
doing
stuff.
Some stewardess things.
June's something because she was looking for things. I'm like, what is going on?
And then I was hearing it going, excellent.
Excellent, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
That was delicious.
Who does that? Like the flight attendant is supposed to be like paying attention that we all good, that there's no suspicious people.
And then she had all those trenzas looking like the Predator.
Yeah. And then she put boots on. She had flats and all of a sudden she changed her flats to boots in the middle of the flight.
Sit back, relax, and watch a true player.
The true player, yeah. Kinda, that was Soul Plane. Yeah, I was the pilot from Soul Plane. I swear to God, I thought we were gonna get chicken from Popeye.
At the end of the day,
what the heck was going on?
At the end of the day, even though we was there, at least we got Lego.
At least let me get some coquitos, some café bustelo, some galletita. Like, hook me up, like, dame a piragua.
And they came with that cart once.
Ay, espérate.
Please tie the rope around your waist. We're about to be taking off this. Poopy, bring down the cash. We need some gas out here.
Oh, my God.
Thank you for flying Spirit Airlines. Hey, you want to pass that? Yeah, and pass the 40. Anyway, we about to go now. Please, again, wrap the rope around tightly.
What the hell?
In case we crash, you bend down and kiss your goodbye.
Bye. Literally, that was what it was.
And then we don't got no rope.
Spirit, you're the burro of the week.
Yo,
man.
you terrible, Spirit,
man. You get zero
man.
cookies.
Now
nothing.
I know why y'all losing you're going bankruptcy. You're terrible, man.
Look, Mimi says, Papito with his horns, he will make everyone nervous.
Yo, on the reels, it was terrible, man.
What is going on in this world?
I'd rather fly Soul Plane than Spirit.
Well, Soul Plane. Then we gotta stand up and get one piece of chicken.
Yo, at least we got a piece of chicken. They was giving out KFC. We was getting nothing. That cart came by once.
She changed her shoes to put boots on. In the middle of we went the exit row. We got pictures. We went the exit row. And she was changing. Yes, it was a petecita too.
It smelled like corn chips.
Shades up, please. Shades down, please.
Yo, shades up. Yo,
what's
the difference about the shades up and down?
Can somebody tell us?
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we flying, we taking off, leave your shades up.
Yeah.
No, you don't take one, we flying, you should put it down, because if the glass break, it don't get in nobody's face.
Exactly.
You know, y'all burros, yo.
Yeah, and then like 5 times the guy went up and down. Garbage, garbage, garbage.
You the garbage. Put your stuff in there.
I just gave you my 5 times going
Basura,
down.
gente, yo.
Jesus.
Spit it
my God.
Spit it.
And then you know what? Before we leave, you know what?
You
the
know what?
person.
Spit it.
Espérate. Wait, the person that. Espérate. Wait, the person that sits in the window, and then all of a sudden, before when they tell you get ready for landing, he wants to go to the bathroom.
After.
And you know, all 2 of you gotta get up because the one in the window wants to go to the bathroom.
Because we know you're a fat ass and you want to tirar un peo todo lado and you sit in the window. Why you pick the window seat, fat ass? You know,
like what's going on?
Esto gente, yo.
Ay, Dios mío. But anyway, listen, guys, tune in this Friday. Friday the third thing.
Friday the 13th.
The third thing.
You know, Friday the 13th.
Yeah, there it goes, right there.
The burro of the week.
Burro of the week. Mira, no, tune in on Friday the 13th. It's going to be, listen, where are they now? The OGs.
Jason is coming?
No, not Jason.
Michael Myers.
No, he's not coming.
But you said Friday the 13th.
No, espérate, mira, the OGs of Latino Ruido.
Oh.
The OGs. Where are they now? What are they doing?
What are they doing?
What are they doing?
Who are we going to see?
Is Johnny working in the supermarket?
Well, I thought Johnny was in Florida.
Publix? In Florida?
I thought Javier Lewis is doing tour around the world with his new salsa music.
He probably over there in Colombia.
You know, Colombia.
Ay, yo no sé.
Play me some.
Mira, no,
never mind. Javier, never mind. Alex, where's Alex? He's in California. In Brazil?
Yo no sé.
Bring me some.
But we're going to find out what happened to the OGs of El Latino Ruido.
Yeah,
so
tune in next Friday.
13 at 6 p.m. live here on the Latino Ruido.
Say it again.
13.
See, like that, Latino style. Friday the 13th.
You gotta be very Latino.
You know, Friday the 13th. You know?
Yeah, so
we are taking off now.
Oh my God.
Yo, homie, you know you don't be talking like that. Yo, don't be telling my business out there. And plus, I'm on the mic. Calm down.
Espérate.
But anyway,
espérate, let me
we're about to take off.
Espérate.
And I know some of y'all are talking about the Puerto Rican and the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yo, Pookie, play that beat.
Poopy.
Yo, what's his music? I don't know, bro. Somebody named Javier Lewis.
Welcome to a Latino airline.
Javier.
That's Javier.
Welcome to Spirit, but we got to cut this off because it's cutting off our battery. And we don't have that much battery.
Oh, damn, already.
So we got to cut it off. But that was Javier.
Yeah, Dios mío. But anyway, guys, again, thank you so much for showing up today, showing us some love. Thank you for watching. Please share, like, subscribe. Let everybody know about the Latino Ruido.
That's right. And remember, we're going to be here every Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So
live.
Be safe, be you, and be blessed.
We love you. This Friday. Bye. Guapa.
Aquí en el Latino Ruido todo puede ocurrir.